Hello students, so good evening all of you. So welcome to Unacademy EAMCET YouTube channel. So myself Dr.Rajendra Prasad, biology educator on Unacademy platform students. So in today's class we will be discussing about the human health and disease topic. So we are going to discuss about the topic and the name of the topic is human health and disease. So let us see about this topic, today's topic, that is human health and disease. So before starting the topic, I would like to introduce about our Unacademy Plus subscription students. So Unacademy Plus is for students who subscribe to our courses. So let us see what are the benefits of the subscribing to our courses. So if you purchase Unacademy Plus, so premium content will be available. So premium content will be available at affordable price. So premium content will be available at affordable price. So structured live courses and dedicated live doctrine sessions will be conducted, students. So structured well-designed live courses is going on, students, with a good schedule. At the same time, dedicated live doctrine sessions also will be taking place. So after every 3 theory classes, the 4th class in this plus classes will be a doubt clearing session, students. Then quizzes. So quizzes are conducted at regular intervals. So lecturers will be in batches. You can join the batch of your interest with which lecturers batch you can join, those batch you can join. Then test series for daily practice papers and full length. So full length mock tests, all these will be available on purchasing this Unacademy Plus, students. So if you are interested, you can use my code Rajendra Live to purchase this Unacademy Plus 1 month trial plan. So 1 month trial plan is costing around 2,250 rupees. If you are interested, you can purchase this 1 month trial plan of 2,250 rupees, students. So recently one batch was started in the month of December, that is EAMCET Rankers batch. So you can see here there is a EAMCET Rankers batch. In this we have top educators in all of our subjects: maths, biology, physics and chemistry. So you can, if you are interested, you can enroll in this particular batch, that is EAMCET Rankers batch. So that has started recently. So if you enroll this batch, you can use my code Rajendra Live and purchase this particular course of course and 1 month trial plan. It is costing around 2,250 rupees. So what is the importance of this particular batch is, so detailed explanation. So the main purpose is for students who are preparing for next year 20 means this EAMCET 2021. So detailed explanation. So detailed explanation in Telugu language and better understanding also will be provided in this particular batch, students. So complete syllabus will be covered and tips and tricks also will be given by the respective educators. So tips and tricks also will be given by the respective educator, students, for purchasing this particular batch course. So if you are interested, you can use my code. So if you are interested, so you can use my code Rajendra Live. So you can use my code Rajendra Live to purchase this particular EAMCET Rankers batch course. Then there is one batch has started in the 11th. So this batch was started in the 11th January. So this batch is called as a Telugu batch. So in this batch you can see the physics educator and chemistry and as well as biology and mathematics. So you can join this batch. So what is purpose of this batch is complete. The main purpose of this batch is also to complete the syllabus. Tips and tricks also will be given by educators, topic wise practice papers. So full length mock test. So this all can be available by purchasing this particular Telugu batch actually. So 1 month trial plan is available, students. I suggest you take first 1 month trial plan. So if you are interested, then you can go for the long term plans also. So 1 month trial plan costing around 2,250 rupees, students. If you are interested, you can use my code Rajendra Live to purchase this 1 month trial plan costing around 2,250 rupees. Then apart from this 1 month plans, we have a long term plan. So 6 months plan and as well as the 12 months plan. So if you see the 6 months plan, it is costing around 10,000. So it is costing around 10,125 rupees. And the 12 months plan, so 12 months plan costing around 13,375 rupees, students. So very less amount, students, per year. 13,000 is a very 12,000 is a very less amount. I suggest you to purchase this long term plans, especially 6 months plan as well as the 12 months plan, students. If you are interested, you can use my code Rajendra Live. So use my code Rajendra Live to purchase this particular plus courses for 12 months plan of 12,375 rupees and 6 months plan around 10,125 rupees, students. So this is about our Unacademy Plus subscriptions. Let us continue with today's topic, that is human health and disease. So let us see something introduction part of this particular lesson, that is human health and disease. Let us see the introduction part. So human health and disease, something related to the health of human beings. At the same time, the diseases that are causing in particular humans and destroying the health of the humans. So we will be discussing about those all possible diseases or possible organisms which are causing the problem to the health of the humans. At the same time, they are causing the different types of diseases. So let us see what are those different types of diseases which are caused in the human beings. Okay. So let us start with the introduction part. So how do we define a health here? Actually, first we define a health. So how do we define a health? So how do we define a health? If you see health for long time, so for long time, from very olden days, means for a very long time, means few years back. So they were considered as the state of body. So it is considered state of body and mind, where there was a balance of certain humors. So previously, so long time, so for long time is previously, they used to feel that how they used to consider the health is nothing but it is state of body and it's a mind, state of body and mind, and where there was a balance for certain humors. So there is some balance with certain humors, that is considered as a health. So this thinking, actually this part, now this thinking like health was a considered state of body and mind, and it is a balance of certain humors. This was proposed, this was earlierly given by Greeks like Hippocrates and as well as Indian Ayurvedic systems of medicine. So they told that what is a health means. They used to tell that health it is state of body and mind, it is state of body and mind, and with certain balance of humors. This is considered as a health. They used to think like that. Then so it was thought that person with black bile, so person who is having a black bile, so person who is having black bile belong to a hot personality and would have fevers. So person who is suffering with fevers, at the time they used to think that, so person who is having some black bile, because of this presence of this black bile in his body, and he will be having a hot personality, and at the same time would be suffering with fevers later, like that they used to consider previously, not now. Nowadays, previously when it was in the early Greeks, so early Greeks like Hippocrates and Indian Ayurvedic system of medicine, at the time they used to feel like that. Now the discovery of blood circulation. So blood circulation was first discovered by William Harvey. So William Harvey is the name of the scientist. He is a best scientist who worked on the physiology of the humans. So he discovered the blood circulation. So discovery of blood circulation by William Harvey using an experimental methods. So he uses some experimental methods and demonstrated demonstration of normal body temperature in person with black bile using thermometer. So William Harvey he has disproved. So what he has done, what is the contribution of this particular William Harvey is, he has disproved the good humor hypothesis. This is a very, very important point we have to remember, students. So in multiple choice question they ask you, so what is the role of this William Harvey? Here we have to remember 3 points. First thing is, he is a person who has discovered the circulation of the blood, that is the first point. Then he identified, so he measured the temperature of the body of the person who is having a black bile by using an instrument. Name of the instrument is called as a thermometer. So at the time there is no thermometer, so first time, so he has used this instrument, that is thermometer, at the very first time. The thermometer, we know that we measure our body temperature. Similarly, so by testing all those, and he came to conclusion that, so he has disproved good humor hypothesis of health. Means what is this good humor means? Just now we have seen the definition. So the Greeks like Hippocrates and as well as Indian Ayurvedic system of medicine, they came to conclusion that health for long time, it is considered state of body and mind with certain humors. So that's what the humor. The same thing here we are discussing. So that this particular person, William Harvey, he has disproved the good humor hypothesis. That is his contribution, very, very important. He disproved his good humor hypothesis was disproved by the this particular William Harvey by using an instrument to test the temperature of the body, that is thermometer instrument. And he has other discoveries. He is a person who has discovered of blood circulation. Okay, students, let's continue. So biology stated that, so biology means scientist who has worked on the biology, they have came to one conclusion that, so they states that, so mind, so the mind influences, okay, so mind influences and through neural system and endocrine system or immune system, and that will maintain the health. So finally, some biologists, the biologists who are working, so who are working on the different aspects of the bio studies, means different aspects of the physiology of the animals or humans, they came to conclusion that, so they told that, so they stated that mind, so mind influences, and it is through neural system and endocrine system and immune system. So immune system maintains our health. So studies conducted by the biological scientists, they all together came to one conclusion that immune system is maintaining our health. That's what they have told that. Okay, so they told that biology, so they have stated that mind influences and through neural system and through endocrine system. So finally the immune system, so immune system is maintaining our health, like that they have mentioned. So hence mind and mental state can affect our health. So finally they came to one conclusion. So scientists who have extensively studied some different biological aspects, they concluded that mind and mental state, so mind and as well as mental state affects our health. So these are the two things which affects our health. So like this, different scientists, they have their own ideas regarding the what is the meaning of this term, like a human health actually. So let us see how the human health is affected by different types of conditions. Human health is affected by different types of conditions. Let us see how the human health is affected. So in the first one, you see human health is affected by genetic disorders. Second one is called as the infections. Third one is through lifestyle. So what is this meaning of this term genetic disorders? First of all, we should know the meaning of this term genetic disorders. So genetic disorders means these are the disorders. Okay, these are the disorders that are getting transmitted from one generation to the next generation. So there the person is suffering with a disorder, and that particular disorder he has obtained from his parents, from his previous parents. So తనకు వచ్చిన డిజార్డర్స్ తనకు కావు, తనకి జీన్ ద్వారా ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ అయ్యి, జీన్ ద్వారా ట్రాన్స్మిట్ అయ్యి, ఆ జీన్స్ ఆల్రెడీ వాళ్ళ 4 fathers ఉంది అనమాట. ఓకే, such type of disorders are called as genetic disorders. Okay, so let us see. So genetic disorders are, so what is this genetic disorders? So these are carried from forefathers. These are carried from forefathers. So children, so these are carried from forefathers to children through the genes. Okay, so through the genes. So finally the genes. So because of that reason they are called as a genetic disorder. So what is this genetic disorder means? These are carried out. So these are carried out from the forefathers. These are carried from the forefathers to the children through genes. Such type of disorders are called as a genetic disorders. So deficiencies. Let us see what is the genetic disorders here. So deficiencies. So no doubt disorders means something. Disorder could be due to some deficiency. So deficiencies with which child is born. So child is born with some deficiency. So disorder means nothing but there is something is not working properly. So anyhow, so deficiencies with which child is born, and deficiencies or defects with child inherits from parents to the birth. So same thing. So child is getting inherited. So inherited means so transmitted. So child got transmitted from the parents. Inherited means it is transmitted. So the meaning of this term inherited means it is getting transmitted. So genetic disorders. So health is affected by first by genetic disorders. How health is affected by genetic disorders means, so these disorders are inherited from the parents. Okay, so inherited from the parents at the time of the birth. So such type of disorders are called as the genetic disorders. Actually, these are carried from the forefathers to the children. So like this, it keep on transmitting from one generation to other generation. This is called as the genetic disorders. Next one. So second one is called as the infections. So infections that are occurred during the growth of the person. So infections that are taking place during the growth of the individual due to they are not genetical actually. They are not genetical. Next, so lifestyle. So lifestyle of the person also may leads to some lifestyle of the person also change the lifestyle of the person also may vulnerable to the diseases actually. So lifestyle includes food. So food and water we take, the rest and exercise to we give to our body, habit, so or we have or lack. So like this lifestyle also plays a very important role. Especially lifestyle includes like the food which you consume. So if you are consuming a good food, which is healthy food, if you take, certainly you will not suffer with any disease and your health will be in a good condition. If you are eating a junk food, which is rich in the saturated fatty acids, if person keep on eating the food or taking the food material which is rich in the saturated fatty acids, person may be more vulnerable to the heart attacks. So like that, what happens here is, so health is also affected by the food and water which we take. So it will affected, and at the same time rest and exercise. So exercise is also required for the development of the posture in the body. Hello students. Hi Joe, welcome to Unacademy. So welcome to Unacademy EAMCET YouTube channel. So we're discussing with human health and diseases. In that we're discussing how the health is affected by different factors. So in the first factor we were discussing about the genetic disorders. So genetic disorders means those disorders that are transmitted from one generation to the next generations. So those are called as the genetic disorders. And we were discussing about the infections. So what are these infections? Infections also certainly disturb the health actually. So infections could be due to the fungal infection, or it can be a bacterial infection, it can be protozoal infection, or nowadays we are suffering with some viral diseases. Virus also may cause infection. At the same time we are discussing about the health with respect to the lifestyle. So lifestyle includes the food, water, we take rest and exercise. So these all will be certainly affected. Now let us see how this health is defined actually. So several scientists have worked on the different concepts and they came to conclusion with some definition of how the health is defined actually here in this case. Okay. So let us see. Okay. So health. So it could be defined as a. So how do we define this health actually? Okay. So let us see how do we define this health. Yes. So it could be defined as a. So how can we define it as actually? Okay. So we could define it as actually. How do we define this health? If you see. So it could be defined as a state. So it could be defined as a state of complete. So when we call the person is healthy, so it will be defined as a state. So it is state of complete. So it is state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. So when person is completely physical, so physical appearance of the person, and mentally, so mentally he is strong, and socially well-being means he is good and he interacts with every person in this system. So then only we consider it as a healthy actually. Okay. So scientists finally came with some conclusion about how they define the health. So how they defined health, if you see clearly. So health is defined as a state of complete. So it is a complete physical. So it is complete physical, mental, and social well-being. So person is called as a healthy person when he is completely physically, mentally, and socially well-being. Then only is considered as a healthy. Next, when person are healthy. So when persons are healthy, what happens when person is healthy? So when person is healthy, they are more efficient at work. So certainly no doubt about it. If the person is physically fit, if he is mentally strong, and he is socially well-being, means interacting with each and every person, and he has good relationships with his colleagues, then what happens? Person he is considered as a healthy person, and that healthy person will work efficiently. That's what is mentioned here. So they are more efficient to work, and they increases productivity. So they also increases the productivity. So productivity means here, so output. So whatever work they are doing, from that work they will get a good output. That is called as a productivity. It can be anything. If the person is doing some business, if he is a healthy person, then certainly he will double the business. That is called productivity. And also brings the economic prosperities. At the same time, it also brings the economic prosperity. Then health also increases. So health also increases the longevity of per person and reduce infant and maternal mortality. So health also increases the longevity of the person. So if person is a healthy, certainly what happens, his lifespan also may increase. That's what it is telling us. Longevity of person means here the person lifespan. So lifespan of the person also increases. Lifespan of the person also increases. The chance for increasing the lifespan of the person, and reduce the infant mortality. So reduces infant and this particular maternal mortality. Now, so to maintain the health, so there were some tips were given. So to maintain the health, there were some tips were given to follow, so that we can person can be healthy. So first thing is a balanced diet. So person should eat a balanced diet. So imbalanced diet should not. A balanced diet will only make the person healthy. Then personal hygiene. So personal hygiene means cleanliness. So personal hygiene. So they should take bath every day. So twice in a day, morning or night, like that. So personal hygiene, cleanliness. Okay. So should has a hand gloves and when interacting with anybody. So like that, different personal hygiene things also should be maintained. So regular exercise. So person should also involve in regular exercise, and which are very important to maintain the good health. So these are the main key points to maintain a good health. The person should eat a balanced diet. He should have good personal hygiene. So he should be regular involved in exercise. So he should have a regular exercise. So these all are essential to maintain a good health. Then apart from that, nowadays people are also practicing yoga. So yoga is also essential. Okay, so yoga for physical and mental health. So yoga especially for physical health. So physical health, and as well as to develop a good mental health. So yoga is also essential. So yoga for physical and mental health. Then the person should be awareness. He should have some awareness about the diseases. So he should know the awareness of the particular diseases. Nowadays we are aware of corona, because they are extensively showing in televisions. In televisions we see how to prevent ourselves from attacking by corona. So we should wear gloves, we should use mask, so we should maintain some social distance. So these all things comes under the awareness about the disease. So we know that the coronavirus is a transmittable virus. It is a droplet transfer. It transports in the air, and through droplets it gets transported or through contact. So we should aware about that particular disease, so that we'll be a little bit far above from that. So person should have awareness about the disease. Then vaccination. So person should also take a scheduled vaccination. So by birth, every person will be vaccinated nowadays. They have some schedule. That particular schedule has to be followed by every newborn individual. So vaccination against the infectious disease. So person also should get vaccination against the infected disease. Then similarly, proper disposal of waste materials. So proper disposal of waste materials. So household waste, whether it is household waste or whether it is a industrial waste, so we should dispose them in a significant manner. So in a proper way we should dispose it. So the control of vectors. So control of vectors. So control of vector means vectors like mosquitoes. So vectors like mosquitoes. So vector like mosquitoes, they transmit the disease. Actually, they are the vectors. So the term itself is telling vector means the one which transmits the disease. So they transmit. So vector, what it does, it transmits the disease. It transmits the disease. Now it transmits disease. So to control the vector, so we should take some care about how to control this vector. Okay, so we should prevent the mosquito growth. To prevent the mosquito growth, we have to take some initiative, some preventive measures. So those all are called as a control. Controlling how to control these vectors, we should follow some procedure. And the maintenance of healthy food. So at the same time, we should maintain the healthy food. So healthy food also should be maintained. Person also should take a hygienic food. Exactly. So it is a hygienic food. So hygienic food which is rich in nutrients. Hygienic food means it is the food which is rich in the nutrients. Food that is rich in the calories. So food rich in the calories or the nutrients, whatever may be those. Then proper disposal of waste. So proper disposal of waste, control of vectors, maintenance of hygiene food and water resource. These all are essential for the achieving the good health. So to develop or to achieve a good health, the balanced diet is essential, personal hygiene is required, regular exercise is very important, yoga is required, awareness about the disease, vaccination against infections, proper disposal of waste, control of vectors, so maintenance of hygiene food and water resources, all are essential for maintaining the good health actually. So that is about something about the health in today's class. We will see about the next class, we will see about the diseases. So we'll stop here for today. So before closing the class, so once again I would just like to introduce about our Unacademy Plus subscription. So we will discuss the same thing. So recently one Telugu batch is started, students. I suggest you to go join this Telugu batch. So in the Telugu batch I am taking the biology classes. Apart from me, so other lecturers, other educators are also there who are taking classes in physics, chemistry and mathematics. So what is importance of this particular course actually? So what is importance of this particular Telugu batches? Complete syllabus. They will complete the syllabus. Complete syllabus coverage. Tips and tricks also will be given by educators. Topic wise practice papers. So full length mock test. These all will be available, and 1 month trial plan is costing around 2,250 rupees. If you are interested, you can use my code. So you can use my code Rajendra Live to purchase this 1 month trial plan. So there is a long term plan. So I suggest you to take best long term plan, students. 6 months plan. So 6 months plan costing around 10,125 rupees, and 12 months plan. So 12 months plan costing around 12,375 rupees. These are the two best long term plans available, students, on our platform. With very cheapest long term plans. When this much very cheap amount nobody will give you, students. No other edutech companies will provide for a less amount and with a good educators. Okay, it's a very rare condition. I suggest you to take this long term plan. So 6 months plan costing around 10,125 rupees, and 12 months plan costing around 12,375 rupees. If interested, you can use my code Rajendra Live. So you can use my code Rajendra Live to purchase this particular Unacademy Plus subscription. Okay, so that is about the today's class on human health. Okay, so we'll continue with the same topic in the next class too. Let us see in the next class rest of the things. So thank you, students. See you in the next class. Bye bye all of you.